Native Robin again, and a couple of months ago I got tagged for a 1-spark fire. Problem was, we were in the middle of a fire ban because of the drought here where I live in Indiana. Also got tagged for listing 5 channels that I like that have less than 500 subscribers, and 5 channels that have more. And you know, it's really kind of hard to narrow it down, but I think I picked out some good ones, so check it out. But definitely, I want to try to get things that's been up off the ground that's nice and dry and powdery like that. Pretty easy to ignite. Also, I want to try to gather up sticks that are toothpick size, pencil size, and thumb size, 3 sizes, in order to get my fire going. And then once I get my bird nest going, I think I got a good shot at the 1 strike, I'll get back with you. Try to get some of the fibers moved up and roughed up on it. Give me some really fine fibrous material to try to catch a spark. So I'll get working on that and get back. Let's try this, get this going. Okay, we got the fluff that I got from the weeds, some resins in there. I got this bark that I fluffed up from here. Plenty of that. I got some little twigs and stuff I munched up, and then I got my kindling right here. So let's give it a shot. Yep, we're having some trouble. It was all about getting that little kindling going. Yeah, we're getting it going. Unfortunately, it took more than 1 strike, but it was all about getting that little stuff to catch. See how loose I like to keep that? The way the air can get to it. Okay, so as far as my tag goes on the 5 channels with less than 500 people, first of all, I'd like to thank Really Big Monkey 1 for tagging me. I like being tagged for things when I can get out and do them. I like for my first channel to be Alan H60, Alan Hobbs. He's in North Carolina. He does a lot of wilderness stuff and camping. He takes trips and shares them with us, which I get a big kick out of. My second channel is SRS 2012. Now this is a guy that's with Chris Kane Skills and Survival. He uses common man skills and common man knowledge to get things done, which I really think is super cool. My next channel is Karen Cockney. Now, she's a middle-aged grandma like I am, and she gets out there with her grandson and goes camping and does some things, and I really like it. We use a lot of the same camping supplies and things, so it's kind of fun to share knowledge with her and compare notes. But and also Love Hombo. It's a guy that's just out there like everybody else, kind of doing things. He uses bushcraft ideas. He presents a lot of really neat stuff. I like that when he tries stuff, he really analyzes it after it's over with and gives you honest evaluations of how it went. But he seems like a real down-to-earth guy, and I like that too. And finally, for my fifth one, Frida's Garden. Frida does her gardening in her backyard. She does some regular flower beds. She tries raised flower beds recently. I get a big kick out of watching her and what she's growing. Now, picking 5 of them that have more than 500 subscribers was tough because there's a lot of people out there doing their thing, and I like so many channels. I'm a complete knife freak, and I like Pinto Blades. It's a guy out north in New Mexico, does custom blades. He does some artwork. He's a veteran, which I really hold in high esteem, but I really enjoy his channel. I like Intense Angler. He has a lot of people subscribed to him, but he does a tip of a week, and I use them all the time. I have things in my bag right now that I got from Intense Angler as far as his ideas. Another knife guy that I really like is Three River Blades. He's in New York City, believe it or not. I don't really think of New York City as a knife capital or a bushcraft type of thing, but he makes some great blades and will do custom blades when you request, which I think is really cool. Another guy that I like is Whitetail Bushcraft. Him and his son Sean go out and they do a lot of hunting. I like that. One day he's fried up some squirrel. He does a lot of deer meat, does camp cooking, which I like to try some of his stuff, and it usually turns out pretty good. And then probably one of my favorite is a prepper named Per-Ben, Deb, and she is a very nice woman that is so unselfish in what she shares, and so much of the time she goes out and she'll buy it and try it, and then she'll let us know how good it works, and I really appreciate what she does. So those are my 5 channels, under 500 subscribers and 5 over. Now I'm going to get back to my fire and see if I can warm up something on the fire and finish out the video on the One Strike Fire Challenge. Of course, you know me, I'm going to be using my World War II canteen. I'll put a ton of water in there, just enough to get down in the coals and get it hot. Now, I'm such a nerd. I really enjoy gadgets and things, and found this on a $1 off bonus table one day. Basically, it's a T-ball, and I thought, you know, that would work great for making pine needle tea. I could chop up the needles, put them in here. I won't have to straighten them through my bandana, so let's try it and see if it works. You can really smell that pine needles. You can see them in there. It's got a little hook on the side, so I can just hook this on the side of my canteen cup. And we'll see how good that one works. Hey, and not that I need it today, but this will help keep the ashes out of my tea. There we go. And it'll make the water boil faster. Well, while that tea's brewing, I got bored, and I went out and turned over some logs, and I found me a nice fat redworm. So now I'm going to take my pocket fisherman that lives in the bottom of my backpack and try to catch some of these fish floating around I'm seeing out here, and let that brew just a while, because it seems to be taking a little bit longer than what I thought, but I'm trying to keep that fire down low. Okay, so let's see where we're at on this tea. It's been brewing a while. Oh yeah. It's nice and well, seems to have worked okay. I always have a bandana stuffed between my canteen cup and my canteen to keep from rattling around. It also makes a great pot holder. But fortunately, I let the coals die down enough this time. I didn't have an incident like my last video. It'd be just as easy to pour it into a clean cup. Got a few grounds in there, not too bad. Nothing that'll kill you. Hey, I actually had a harebrained idea that worked. Well, that's my T-ball I got for $1 at the discount store. It doesn't weigh anything, so I can just throw it in my bag somewhere. If I don't want to use it, I can still strain this stuff through a bandana, but I don't have to deal with a wet bandana now. Now they say that pine needle tea actually has more vitamin C than orange juice, so it's not bad for you, and definitely on a cool fall day, this could really be something nice. All right, well, that's my combination video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, this is Native Robin saying, happy trails.